Okay, that is week 4 of 16 in the bag. Only 12 weeks to go now until the Manchester Marathon. Um, didn't get any run footage this week. Got a little bit actually for the Squid Messy Happy round 2. So I'll throw that together in a separate video. But best week so far, I would say. Let's go over to Garmin. So the plan for the week was threshold mile repeats. So 6 times a mile at threshold pace, 60 minutes zone 2, 2 times 5 miles at marathon pace, which is a new workout I've introduced for this block. Then I had the round 2 for Squid Messy Happy, and then my long run yesterday. Let's fly over to Strava. So all runs done. First 6 times a mile at lactate threshold. I've switched over to imperial now rather than metric. Going to get used to mile paces. I think that's going to be better with longer runs. 26 sections is a bit easier to work with than 42 kilometers. So first run of the week was pretty good actually. Let's go into that. So quite enjoy this one because it's only a mile, so you get a bit of recovery, a bit more often even. Let's have a look. Pace analysis. So first mile, 7:28 a mile, 7:26, 7:28, 7:26, 7:26, and 7:26. Let me just check VDOT what my pace is because I'm still getting used to this in mile. So threshold is 7:27. So all slightly ahead. Well, no, sorry, 4 slightly ahead, 2 slightly behind. What was heart rate like? Mostly in zone 3, so that's good. Yeah, it felt good to be honest. It felt like everything went well with that workout. 60 minutes zone 2. I'll nip into that as well because this is the first recording of stats. So let's have a look at them. So my best average pace for at zone 2 has been 8 minutes 33 a mile. VO2 max 52 at the minute. Weight, normally do it in kilos, but it's with Imperial it's switched over. 180 pounds, 17.7 body fat. Threshold pace is 7:33, so slightly lower than the pace of VO2 V.O2 that I should be going for. So I'm not quite there yet. And resting heart rate is 52. So going in the right direction, but with only 12 weeks to go. It's a lot of work to do. Third run of the week, a bit of a disaster actually. So for this, I wanted to do a every 4 weeks, the first week of the month, do a run that I can use as like a gauge. I decided it'd be easier to do it on a treadmill, so that it's more controlled environment. It's the same every time, but it was a bit of a disaster. I don't know if it was the treadmill not calibrated very well, but I was running a full mile an hour faster than what it should have been for the pace, which is what's marathon pace, 7 minutes 56 a mile. So it wasn't great. So I ended up cutting it short. It was more like a threshold workout, to be honest. Not great. And then the fourth run of the week was this combined all these runs for the Squid Messy Happy round 2. I think in total it ended up about 3 miles with the 3 attempts getting there and back. And then yesterday's, I was supposed to do 36k, so that's what, 22 miles. Ended up doing 20, just over 20 miles as my long run. Mostly easy pace and heart rate, but slight progression towards the end. So yeah, that's about it for this week. To be honest, everything went pretty much as planned, except for that 2 times 5 mile marathon pace. Undecided for February, the first week of the month, whether I just bite the bullet and do it outside. I think it'd actually be easier. Obviously, you can't control weather and this, that, and the other, but I much prefer running outside. So I'll probably switch it to that, just because the treadmill, I was running a lot quicker than marathon pace, yet the watch was saying I was slower than marathon pace, so I kept upping the pace. It was just a bit of a nightmare. So for the other ones, I'll probably do it outdoors, regardless of the weather, like it is going to be on the day. I think that's going to be easier. It's not as good for comparing each one to see, could be 10 degrees difference or it could be really windy one day, but I just prefer running outside. Okay, I'll see you later.